Hey guys, it's Stephanie. So today I'm going to be doing a video about my wedding makeup. I did it today. I've been doing trials on myself for the past few weeks because I'm doing my own makeup. So I've been doing, makeup trials on myself to see which colors and things like that I like best on myself. And I think this is the color combination I'm going to go with. So I'm going to show you the products that I'm going to use and explain how I use them and why I chose them. And the whole kind of concept for my makeup, I just wanted it to be really neutral and pretty defined. I'm wearing my grandma's wedding dress, and she got married in 1950, so I really love the kind of styling and makeup that they wore then with, cat eyes and really defined creases and contouring and things like that. So I really wanted to um, stick true to that kind of theme and also make it look modern and make it look my own as well. And I also wanted to make sure my eyes are pretty defined because I'm wearing a birdcage veil, which, if you don't know what that is, it's the kind of veils that were really popular in like the 50s and 60s with like that white netting material. And mine is the kind where it has two sparkly clips and it'll clip back here in my hair, and then the veil will cover this part of my face. And I think they're really pretty and sexy and classy. So I was really excited when I found one because I'd been looking for veils for quite a while and wasn't having any luck. Okay, so my makeup. I started with, as usual, wash my face. I used my Aveeno moisturizer, and I don't know if I put it in my bag. I have a little bag here that I put all my makeup in that I used today. It's the Hourglass Mineral Primer. I have a little sample of it. And it's really, really good, but Hourglass makeup is really expensive, so I don't know if when I run out of that eventually if I'll buy the full size one, because I think it might be like almost $50, and it's kind of a lot for primer. But anyways, I put that primer on all over my face. I put it on my neck. I don't have to do any makeup on my chest because my dress comes up to about here, so I don't really need to do anything down here, but I did put it on my neck so that all my skin is uniform. And then I used my Bare Minerals Matte Foundation. I've been using this foundation. This is in the color Fairly Light, if you can see that. I've been using this foundation since I was in college, so that's more than 10 years possibly. I don't know, 9 years maybe. After using this, I would never dream of going back to a liquid foundation. I absolutely love this stuff. It makes you look flawless. It's the perfect color for me, and they have colors that work for me too for in the summertime when I'm more tan, but I'm going to be pretty pale at my wedding because it's April and it's still kind of cold here in Chicago, so spring isn't really here yet. So I used that. I also use this as a concealer around my nose, like around my mouth, on my chin, any places where I get redness or little pimples or things like that. And then I used this concealer. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. So it's this kind with a little puffy thing. I really like this concealer. I don't really get this puff because I don't use it to blend the concealer, and I use my finger, so I don't really understand this puff, and it kind of seems like it might be unsanitary, so I don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to like take this off and wash it or something, but it's a good concealer. I like it. You definitely have to powder it though, because I don't know if this is for everybody, but I have pretty oily skin, and if I don't powder my concealers, really any kind of concealer, it starts to like crease and get kind of like funky during the day because my skin gets oily. So I used that, and then I did my eyebrows with my Maybelline eyebrow pencil in dark blonde, which is like the little red one. I've used, like, so I love Sephora, I love Ulta, I've tried all those, like, high-end eyebrow things, I've tried, like, the Anastasia, all that stuff, and I just keep going back to this Maybelline pencil because, like, I don't understand why I would spend so much money when this Maybelline one works fine. Like, other people, they might think the Anastasia one works better for them, and that's great. Like, go for it. But I just can't really justify spending that kind of money on an eyebrow pencil when I have one that works really well for me. So I did my eyebrows. Then I used my eyeshadow primer. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I've been using this for years. I absolutely love it. It does a great job. I used it on my lid all the way up to my eyebrow and underneath my eyes. And then I did my eyeshadow. So let me get this stuff back in here. So since I'd been engaged, Mike and I have been engaged for like 6 months, and I'd been like, thinking about what I wanted to do for my makeup, what colors I wanted to use, and I'd seen this like maybe a year ago at Sephora or Ulta. It's the Urban Decay Naked Basics. So this is like a sibling of the other Naked palettes, but this is just really matte. You can see that. Really matte, basic neutral colors. And I saw this and I just wanted to have it, and I wanted to have it to do my eye makeup with. And I really liked it because I do have colors that are similar to this, but they're not in like one little palette. Where on my wedding day, if we're done taking pictures and we go to where a ceremony is being held and I feel like I need to touch up my makeup, I don't want to be pulling all kinds of stuff out of my makeup bag or something trying to fix my makeup. So I really like that they were all in this little palette, and it's small. It's not like humongous like those Naked palettes. So I used the colors Venus, this lightest one here, if you can see that. I don't want to tip it over because the shadows are kind of all over the place. This lightest one, there. This lightest one I used as a highlight under my brow bone. I used this one. So the lightest one is called Venus. This one is called WOS. And I used that as a base all over my lid, all the way up to my brow bone. I used this color here. It's called Naked 2. I used that in my crease. I used this darker color Faint in like the outer corner. And I used the black Crave. I used a smudger brush like this. Can you see that? This brush. I smudged it along my lash line and then kind of flicked it out a little bit. And this is a really nice black color, like really black, like, like comparable to like MAC Carbon or things like that. So that is what I did. And then after I did my eyeshadow and the brushes I used, I can show you the brushes because I put them in here. I used, here's my other one. So I used this. This is the Bare Essentials Wet Dry Eyeshadow Brush. I used this to pack on the light color all over my lid. This is a MAC 217. Whoops. It's dirty because I just used it. I used this to apply the colors in my crease. I used this. This is an Eco Tools fluffy blending brush. Whoops, there we go. I used that to blend all the eyeshadows. And this brush is a smudger brush, so I used that along my lash line. So then I used this eyeliner, and this is Drawing Show Brush Liner by, what is this brand called? I think this is Etude or Etude. I got this in the Philippines when I went with Mike over the summer. I think it's a Korean brand. And the reason I love this eyeliner is it's brown and it has like the finest tip. Like, do you see that? And like a lot, you might not think like, so you got all this black eyeshadow along your lash line. Like, why do you want a brown eyeliner with like a teeny tiny tip? Like, the reason I went for this is number one, just because it's brown and it won't be like so much black since I am already pretty fair. And also it's so fine that you can get like right in between your lashes really easily. You can get on your bottom line really easily. You can make flicks really easily. So I really like this. I'm going to be sad when it runs out and I can't use it anymore. Oh, and a product that I didn't talk about. So I got this as, I'm trying to think. I got a gift card for Sephora, and so I decided to buy this because I didn't have a spoolie brush. And all the makeup people I watch on YouTube, they always use spoolie brushes on like their eyebrows, and I was like, does it really make that big of a difference? So I bought one because I had a gift card. And I have to say, it actually really does. It really makes the eyeshadow much more, like, not the eyeshadow, the eyebrow pencil that you're using much more, like, natural looking. So this is a Anastasia number 7. It's like a dual-ended one, so one is like this side is a little angle brush and this side is the spoolie. Okay, so after I did my eyeliner and all that, I curled my lashes with my Shu Uemura eyelash curlers. I love these. And then I used my Tarte Lights Camera Splashes mascara. So this is the waterproof version of Lights Camera lashes. It's very comparable to the original mascara, the one that's not waterproof. It is pretty waterproof because whenever I try out, because I've been trying out lots of waterproof mascaras to see which ones are actually waterproof, because I know I'm gonna cry at my wedding day. And it's easy to kind of fix like eye makeup, like a little bit of eyeshadow or things like that. But if your mascara runs, there's not a lot you can do for that. So this one's pretty waterproof. I took my shower and I washed my face, and so the way that I test out waterproof mascaras is I wash my face with my face wash, and if it doesn't come off with my face wash, then I know it's pretty waterproof. And this didn't really come off. Some of it moved a little bit because it's soap, but most of it was still on my lashes. So that made me happy. I was very impressed with that. And you can get this at Sephora. It's from Tarte, if I didn't say that. And then I did some contouring. I contoured my cheekbones and like along my jawline with MAC Harmony blush. Looks like this. So this is just a really nice neutral contour powder for pale people like me. And then I did some bronzer. This is the Sephora Riviera bronzer powder. It's pretty empty, but it's a nice color for me. It's very light, and it isn't shimmery at all, so it looks pretty natural, which I like a lot. And I use the bronzer on top of my cheeks and like around my hairline and down my nose and on my chin and down my neck. So you probably can't tell in this light since it's so bright in here, but you can tell a little bit. And the reason I'm using bronzer is number one, just so I don't look like a ghost in the pictures, and also because I've been using my Jergens Natural Glow body lotion to have like a little bit of color on my skin. So I don't want my face to be white and my body to have a little bit of color. So then I used my favorite blush of all time, my NARS Orgasm. It's kind of falling apart. I've had it forever. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. And then I used, where's it at? Oh, here it is. I used this little sample highlighter of Benefit it's called like Watts Up. It's got a picture of a light bulb. Their stuff is so cute. It's a really pretty highlighter. So I put some of that on top of my cheekbone, and then over the top of that to set it, because I have oily skin, I used my Hourglass Ambient Lighting highlighter palette, and I used this middle color. Ooh, sorry. Can you guys see that? I used the middle color on top. Really pretty. I absolutely love these highlighters. They are like so finely milled and like just fabulous. Absolutely amazing. Let's see. And then I used some powder. So I have two powders that I've been using. I haven't decided which one I'm going to use on my wedding day. I might do this one when I do my makeup in the morning and just bring this one with me because it's a little more travel friendly. This is the number 7 Perfect Light Loose Powder in Translucent. So I'm not going to open it up because it's going to get everywhere. It's just a loose powder. And this is one that I keep in my purse. Oops, there it goes. Getting all over the place. This is one that I keep in my purse. It's the NYX Blotting Powder, and it's in Translucent too. So I think I'm just going to bring that one with me. And then I used just my Maybelline Great Lash Clear Mascara on my eyebrows. And then on my lips. So I have on my lips right today this Flesh Lip Liner from Ulta. Wow, I can't talk today. So it looks like this. And then on top of that, I've got this lipstick from Chanel called Boy, number 54. So a really pretty neutral lip color. I think it's really pretty. And it photographs really nicely. But I'm still on the fence with my lip color. That's like the one thing that I can't decide what to do. Because I also love this YSL, what's it called? YSL Rouge Pour Color, I don't know. Number 103. I don't know how to say this stuff. It's like their lip stain. So I don't know. I think this might be too bright because I don't want my lips to be like, you know, crazy. But it's really pretty. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So yeah, that's my makeup. Close my eyes so you can see. So like I said, I'm doing my own makeup. You know, Kate Middleton did her own makeup when she married the King of England. So why can't I do mine? And I love makeup. So I'm doing that. It's making me happy. I'm really excited. If you have any questions about my makeup or about my wedding or things like that, please let me know and I'll try to answer them. After the wedding, I'm going to do a video all about my dress and the restoration process and things like that because I don't want to show any pictures of it until after our wedding because I know Mike watches my videos and I don't want him to see my dress before we're married. And yeah, I'll do a video all about that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys are doing well and have a good day. Bye.